I'll see. We'll find out in 3 seconds.
No, don't worry. I've got this all under control now. After playing with settings and fighting YouTube. I hope it works. Okay, yeah, it works. There we go.
I've got this all figured out. I hope it works.
They have it square.
So before I start, I got a funny story. So you'll notice on that mystery dungeon playthrough we did last week, the thumbnail isn't there. You want to know why the thumbnail isn't there?
Copyright.
No, it got removed for suggestive thumbnail. So
What?
so I thought, wait, what about this thumbnail is suggestive? Then I looked at Medicham and went, oh, that's what it caught. Yeah, it detects stuff like that.
I don't get it.
The thumbnail got removed for Medicham booty.
Really?
Yes, really.
Because it looked
Yeah.
much more suggestive.
Well, you've got to be kidding me.
Well, yeah. Well, that's in the past. We're doing Pokemon D&D now. I thought that was a funny story to start off with. But let me.
Metacham booty be making YouTube acting strange, man.
But anyway, welcome to Pokemon D&D, and yes, I'm serious. D&D, where we roll dice and rocks fall and people die. So I guess it's time to do the recap, huh? All right. So on the last episode of D&D Ball Z, the Dark Heroes went down a well and confronted the evil Muck after getting their armor disintegrated and going through all sorts of slimy tribulations. They managed to overcome it. It was Metacham's head. I guess that kind of looks like it too, but yeah, they managed to overcome everything. And meeting a new friend, another Muck, a good Muck named Gorgak, who thanked them for releasing Gorgak from his glass prison where he was trapped by the quote unquote bad Gorgak. After devouring all the Gorgak instructed them how to get to the town they are pursuing, and gave them a piece of him as a memento, I guess. They found a lot of gold, and they
Also, yeah, Gorgak vored the bad Gorgak.
yeah, they're all gone. They're in his tummy.
What is it with you and vor, Mike?
Please
What
don't
is it with you and vor?
please don't draw that, guys, of a sad Gorgak in a stomach being digested by acid. I don't not into that. Just seemed like the thing to do. Okay. They ascended from the well and went to Styx's shop in an attempt to remove the shield. Aegis, I think you're calling him now, from the cursed annoying shield from Lucius's hand, which it is stuck on. After declining amputation, they decided to search for other means and are plotting a course for the castle on their crappy little map. Off screen, they did some shopping. Do you want to leave it as a surprise when it comes up, or do you want to tell everyone what you got?
I mean, I don't think I'm going to be using them this part, probably, considering my way of using them requires stuff I don't have a lot of, but, Lucius bought himself a dagger that deals some nice damage to things that are poisoned, and a longsword that deals nice damage to things that are on fire.
Yeah. As well as Raffa tested her luck on the gachapon off screen, wasting all the money that she accumulated through through her share of the well money, which was like 300 or something like that. But she got a 20, and she also traded the candle, the crimson candle Styx wanted. So she got a magic armor and a magic short sword, I think it was.
Yeah, spike, short sword,
Yeah.
semantics.
Yeah. It's a spike flavored as a short sword. Because it's just kind of weird seeing you guys, seeing a quadrupedal animal. It is weird with a spike, too, but it's a little less weird. Okay,
I mean, you say that, but in another campaign I'm in, Azora is currently wielding a beam sword.
Okay, so Star Wars.
Despite being... Well, actually, it's not a Star Wars, it's no Kami reference, but still.
Anyway...
So now I'm just thinking of, I'm still thinking of a fox holding a lightsaber in its mouth.
Play Kingdom Hearts 2 in the Lion King world? That's how they do. They'd break their teeth in real life like that Zoro guy from One Piece, but I digress. Anyway,
Yeah, Zoro with his three.
Anyway. Getting off topic. Raffa, I've been forgetting to remind you this, but ever since you've come to this place, you feel like you're ready to evolve, but it won't happen.
Oh, no, you did tell us.
I did.
Tell the
Off-screen,
audience, but yeah.
The audience did not know until now. Surprise!
Yeah. You feel like there is a kind of like a piece of you missing, maybe. It's really strange. But yeah. You feel like the time has come, but nothing happened. The miracle didn't happen. Okay, so you're in the shop. You short rested. Do you guys have any hit dice left after this?
Nope.
Lucius does, because I've been frugal with my hit dice.
Okay. Just wanted to see where you stand. So, yeah. Did you discuss where you're going? Off screen, or did you want to do it now, or are you just gonna head there?
Do you guys want to discuss in character where we're going, or do you guys just want to get to the castle already?
I mean, we should just go to the castle.
Yeah.
We tried to make sense of Gorgak's directions last time, and Sonic Link and I burned out our brains together, and we both got nowhere.
Yeah, let's just go to the castle so the whiny sword can finally...
I'm a shield!
The whiny shield, yeah. The whiny shield will...
Don't confuse me with my brother!
your brother Slash.
He's pointy!
Yes, I get it.
Wait, if you're going to that there castle, could you do another favor for me?
Oh boy. Well, sure.
Sure thing, shady man.
I mean, we're heading there anyways, so if you want us to pick up something, we certainly can try.
I hear there's tapestries in their castle. A lot of them are ruined, weathered by time. But if you can find me a nice one, I'll give you something good for it.
So you want me to cut a shrub, all right? I'll cut a shrub out.
No, just a tapestry is all I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Furniture.
Does this tapestry happen to be magical?
No, I just want a tapestry from that castle. Has to be in good condition, though. Don't come back with some rags.
All right.
Okay. Sure. We'll do that if we're capable.
Alrighty then. I lost my map. Where's my map? Okay, there's my map. All right.
I put it on the.
No, I mean my map. DM map.
I mistook it for. I mistook tapestry for another word. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. It's one of those things that hangs on a castle. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what tapestry is.
Yeah.
Tapestry is it's a design of fabric with a design.
Yeah.
That is hung on castle walls and furniture.
All right. So are you just like leaving now, or is there anything else you wanted?
I can't think of anything else to talk about or discuss now, so yeah, I guess we're leaving and we're gonna head back the way we came.
You notice the gachapon machine as you leave.
Yeah, I don't have a
I don't care. I have enough useless. I have enough useless items.
Okay.
I need useless items as possible in order to put some use to them later.
All right, so you leave, and there's pretty much two options to go. There's right, which is the path you came up to get here, and to your left is basically the same path continuing up.
Yeah, we're heading right to go back the way we came.
All right, who's leading the charge?
Lucius, probably.
Yeah, Lucius is pretty steadfast about this.
All right.
I better be in.
I mean, he has more of a reason to be steadfast because he's got the whining shield.
All right. So as you walk down this path, do a perception check, Lucius.
I forgot this is the reason why I shouldn't be in the front.
Good job.
4. Oh, great.
Yeah. This land is made of land.
All right. Lucius, you get a very uneasy feeling as you walk down this path.
Even with a 4?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's uneasy. I'm not telling you what it is, but you feel uneasy.
This is concerning.
Yes, very concerning.
I don't know why, but I'm getting a very odd feeling right now.
You hear the wind blow through the leaves.
The howling wind.
Rule number 1: look up.
I elect to look up even though I don't have a neck.
Yeah. Okay. So Henry like gets down on all fours and then kind of rolls around.
No. It's like with Batman. He just
Oh yeah.
his entire upper body up, his entire torso. He moves his hips forward so he can move his upper body up just like that.
You just see kind of
thrust in order to look up.
You just see kind of like the trees like kind of closing in, and you can sort of see the gray sky peeking through it.
Oh. Yeah. It seems like an elaborate maze of coniferous trees.
You hear rustling. Just it might be the wind in the kind of the dense forest at your sides.
Like one of those man-made Japanese forests.
Well, don't think there's really much else to do, but unless someone's got a better idea, I don't think there's much else to do aside from just keep going.
I guess we'll go. Oh, we'll go ahead. Let's get to the castle.
All right, you keep going, Lucius, leading the party, and the road splits. It goes right and left now.
Okay. We are going to be taking a right.
All right. And I'm assuming you're not doing this sneakily. You're just kind of normal pace walking through the woods.
I don't know. Is the shield gonna let me? Is he just gonna let me do this sneakily?
Well, no, it's no.
There's a reason why we slapped stickers all over him.
Yeah.
Then there you go.
Even
You need to polish me. All right, but in any case, do another perception check with disadvantage.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Okay.
You're gonna roll a 1.
Wow! Well, it's technically 1, but
Why does the high AC person also have to be the one that's terrible at perception checks?
oh,
Well, because that's what you made your dump stat. You made your dump stat.
okay, no numbers. No number talk.
So yeah.
You're definitely feeling pretty paranoid. Like, just every sound is setting you off as you look around. You think it's something over there. You may see a figure, but it's just like kind of like the leaves blowing, like a shrub. Not the shrub following you, a shrub in the heart.
Okay, this place is starting to get really freaky.
And it's just like kind of suddenly got oddly quiet too. Like even the wind kind of stopped.
Well, that's the signal for Yveltal to come crashing through the trees.
Oh, okay. I was mistaking tapestry with topiary.
Oh.
A topiary is a plant. Is a plant that has been trimmed to look like a sculpture.
Well, anyway, what do you want to do?
Raffa, I hate to ask this, considering I'm the one more defensive, but this forest is getting me too paranoid and I can't trust my senses. Do you mind taking point?
I'll take point.
All right. All right, you're gonna continue down this pathway. So you turn to the right and you continue walking. You continue walking forward, Raffa, the rest of the way. And now there are two paths. One that goes to the left, and one that kind of goes straight. And you could see it maybe turns to the left. Or they both. Okay, there's one path that turns to the left, yes, and then the path keeps going forward, and then it turns to the left again, and to the right.
So it just curves.
I'll show you on the screen of sharing.
I mean, basically, we want to go forward, but...
Okay. What you got here is... Where's my paintbrush? So, you are here. Where's my map? It goes like kind of like straight, and then it turns, and then it keeps going, and then turns again, and there's another path. Like that.
Yeah, it's exactly where I think we are, so we just want to keep going straight.
Yeah.
Okay. And then are you going to make the left or the right?
Then we're once we reach the end, we're going to make a left.
All right, so... down this path, make a perception check, Rafa.
All right, this is how you do it.
This is how you do.
No, it's not how you do it. I lied.
Why are our perceptions just so garbage right now?
Because we're the protagonist in a horror campaign now.
Yeah.
You have the highest wisdom of all of us. You rolled a 1.
There's the 1, yes. Okay, Raffa, you really get the feeling someone is watching you, but you do not know where they are.
I almost feel like...
But you don't know if it's just paranoia or that's actually happening. You don't know, but you do get that feeling.
I mean, we all know that Yveltal is probably hanging around upstairs.
You just see Veltal's face just like, yeah.
Just peeking through the trees.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Evil Lotto. I'm Gazarenius' evil brother.
Brother from a different mother.
I'm a bird, he's a deer. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna keep hoofing it towards this castle.
Okay. All right. So ignoring your kind of paranoid intuition here, you keep going forward, and you aren't accosted by anything. But then, you get that feeling as you walk along, and you turn left, and emerging kind of in this dense forest is this kind of the ruins of this structure. And it's as you get closer to it, it is a large castle. Ah, that's it! And then that kind of just freaks you out as to breaking the silence.
Ah,
Ugh.
there are no topiaries at all.
Tapestry, okay. Lucius
What?
takes,
I thought there were topiaries. I thought that was what you said.
No, he said tapestry. Anyways, Lucius is taking a couple deep breaths and he's saying, "Alright, everyone, let's head in and let's hope for the best."
All right.
Aye, what a spooky place. There is you see like the structure. I should paint a little better picture to it. So it's very tall, it's very gray like everything else around here. It isn't really in the open. It's kind of like it has forest all around it. But you can see chunks of the castle missing from like the roof. And there are, to the kind of cardinal directions of you, to the north of you guys, that you could kind of see two kind of like maybe towers sticking on. One is closer to you and one is farther to the east. But this is clearly the way you get in, right in front of you.
Okay.
So we see towers to the north of us and we see the entrance in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And the door is kind of like this stone door, and it's like ajar, but one of the doors is closed.
Well, one door's open. That's a good sign.
don't know if I'd agree with that, but still. Henry, do you mind sending your little scout inside the entryway to see if there's anything there?
I haven't even given him a name. I need to give him a name before I can send him out.
This little, so you pull out your little Rattata, and
What should I name you?
Eyes.
Huh?
Name him Eyes.
Eyes. Okay. Eyes. Let's go.
all right. So you gotta like,
Lines up, little wind-up key, and here we go.
yeah. Then he'll go 30 feet in front. Okay. So you see the screen share.
Yes.
All right. So there's little steps, so you have to put him at the top of the steps, and then wind him in. Oh wait, he doesn't have a light source.
I'll use my dancing lights.
Yeah, but you'd have to follow him. Like you're sending him into darkness, so you can't really see what's in there.
Let me check how far Dancing Lights goes to.
10.
It goes 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh. No, it says it can. It says it has a total range of 120, and you can, as a bonus action, move it 60 feet.
Just a second here.
Open the book.
Open the book.
For fact checking.
Oh, it can only light 10 feet. You can move it. But okay, yeah. If you want to do that, you can like place it over the Rattata and.
Oh, please.
But it can only see 10 feet in front of it, pretty much, though.
And again, it'll not be instead of dancing Henrys, it's little dancing Rattatas.
I can actually see that image in my head.
Yes, there's no wind-up toy Rattata with a bunch of little dancing Rattatas around.
All right, and you realize if you send it in there, it stops in place until you go get it.
Yes.
Okay, so you wind it up like one of those like crappy little toy cars, and zoom. So you see. So let's start there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it hits a wall.
Oh.
But you see that pretty much. You see the corridor turns.
Oh, there's a wall, so we have to turn.
Okay. Then I guess let's walk over there, hide behind the wall, wind it up again, and see further in.
All right.
All right. What's your marching order?
See, it's 2 by 2, so it's Henry it's probably gonna have to be like Henry in front with either Lucius and Raffa, and then we have the other one in the back.
Lucius or Raffa?
Yes.
Well, Raffa, what do you think? Do you want to go before Lucius for perception reasons, or should we have Lucius go first for AC reasons?
I mean, into this first room, we could probably send you first.
Okay, that's what we'll do.
All right. And then I'll just, it doesn't really matter who else is, but I'll just do that just so I remember what the marching order is. And all right. So you do go in there. And who's doing the light source? Are the dancing Rattatas your light source, or do you have something else?
Lucius probably has his light on as well.
Okay, so you could see an awful lot more. So you get here, and you can see a kind of like see that. These are just these weird stones. Are just they seem to be like for the decor. They're just oddly designed tiles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
But
Okay.
I'll just be moving Henry for everyone's following, but this is where you are right now.
Okay. All right.
I guess I should show chat what's going on.
Looks like we got a bit of a sideways, and then we've got another possibly long corridor. So what you'd probably want to do is you'd probably want to wind it up and send it down that long corridor to scout ahead.
I'm way ahead of you.
So how are you gonna send it? Are you gonna like send it like this, or do you want to send it like that?
I'm sending it like that.
Okay, so you're standing. Do you want to like get it as far as you can?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be 5, 15, 20, 30. So it would be, I'll just use Cordy here as an indicator. It's right there, and you can only see 10, or yeah, you can only see 10 feet in front. If you're like that, you see that.
Yeah, that didn't help.
I meant go where it is right now, and then set it down that corridor.
Well, you should have been. Well, you should have been more specific, genius. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go down there.
Okay.
And even though probably.
Are you being sneaky, or are you? The little Rattata does not make any noise, so.
Yeah. So I either way, I was just gonna walk normally.
Okay. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. And you're just gonna send it down, kind of like that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You wind it up. It begins moving, and then it falls down.
Ah! No!
The floor gives way where it just went over, and it falls down.
Oh.
There's a hole right there.
Well, that's a trap.
Okay.
We lost our eyes.
Lucius is gonna walk to the hole and shine a light down there to see how deep it is.
It's a bullseye lantern, right? You're let me see.
You did not give me the specifics of what.
Yeah. It would be a bullseye lantern. It goes down farther than 120 feet.
Holy.
Yeah, that's a hole that you can't go
So
down.
you just see black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting eyes back.
Yeah, we're not getting him back.
Not unless we end up in the basement somehow, but...
We're not getting eyes back. She was a good rat. And yes, it's a she now.
Was past tense.
She wanted to be the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Well,
Okay.
she did not die in vain.
She did not die in vain.
Yeah, we do know at the very least that the floor is unstable around here, so we're gonna need to be very careful.
If I might suggest, you have maybe a pool or whatnot?
I'm like, I should probably take point again, considering the fact that I can fly and I have the immovable rod to stop my fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Now what do you want to do?
I'm like, was there any trigger, or was the tiles just...
It just seemed like it gave way. It doesn't seem like it was a deliberate trap. Just like this place is really old.
I'm like, well, that doesn't give me much hope for jumping over to the next tile.
I mean, we go around it.
Yeah.
I could jump that tile, no problem. You know how acrobatic I am for a fat
Yeah.
a fat thing lacking a lot of things that you would usually expect from a thing that's nimble. I do not have a neck, I do not have a nose, my limbs are all stubby and awkward.
I'm Like,
Anyway.
I get it. Are those like pillars on the side? Or...
No,
No,
those are just like they're tiles that are just designed very fancy.
I'm like, I feel like the best thing we can do is like smack every tile before we walk on it, just to make sure.
Yes,
that...
my thoughts exactly.
Yes. What I will help in this, utilizing my ingenious new invention, the ropey whip. I have turned ropey into a whip.
You'll need like a rock or something for him to smack it with. I don't think he has enough weight on his own.
I actually do have a bit of weight.
There's a bunch of rubble all around this place, so if you need a rock.
Yes, I have a rock. Ropey is now a whip.
Okay, I guess Raffa and Henry are going to be leading and scouting the tiles.
Yes, my newest invention, the ropey whip.
Explain how it works. Okay, never mind. Let's just go forward.
It's just I just turned my sentient rope snake into a whip.
So which directions do you want to go in? Do you want to go to the sides, or are you gonna follow single file?
Well, I think we'll just have one line behind Henry and one line behind Raffa.
So you're gonna split kind of like that, like
Yes.
like I don't know. There's.
But
like,
Raffa does not have the ropey whip.
Raffa has other means.
Yeah, flying and movable rods. But yeah, you're just gonna go along here with Lucius or Henry lighting the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So you can see.
Then Lucius should be on Raffa's side, since I have a source of light, and Raffa does not. Also, Fox has that life debt, so
yeah. Oh yeah, he'd probably just push Buckingham to the back and then follow you after seeing that out of the way.
Yeah, we have all Henry's NPC friends.
But
we have all Henry's NPC friends. We have Professor Buckingham, we have the boy, and then we have Fox.
Oh yeah, I have the metal rod that I got from one of the Grimers. That's what I'm gonna be tapping the ground with.
Okay. Yeah, you tap away. You two get the feeling that these fancy tiles, they actually have some structural integrity to them compared to like the kind of the shitty tiles along the floor.
Oh.
But yeah. You see there's stairs to the left, a pathway to the right, and this bend here that goes up here.
I'm thinking staircase first.
Yes, the staircase is where you gotta go.
Okay, let's go down the stairs.
So if you guys are doing that, you'll end up here. Nothing has broken, and Team Henry is at the stairs.
He's gonna put his fat foot down, and it's gonna be bad.
Do you just gonna meet up with them, Raffa? And
let's go tap those ones in the meridian.
all right, tap. Doesn't seem to be happening on these ones.
Okay.
All right, then.
Then yeah, we'll meet up
behind Henry team.
All right. Yeah, you look forward and you see kind of this great gray hallway, and at the end of it, there's kind of like this kind of like sort of like this little big shelter, and it seems to have like a world map on it.
Oh.
Up the staircase?
No, at the bottom here. In this, there's kind of like this thing here, and it has there's like a big world map of the world you guys know.
Oh, a map of the world.
It's fine.
There's the water continent.
Yeah.
There's the grass continent where we grew up.
Does it have the tree of life on it?
Well, you can't see the finer details because you're too far away from it.
Yes.
As I said before, we're heading up the stairs to it.
It's downstairs.
Oh, okay. We're heading down the stairs to it. We're heading across the stairs. How about that?
We're heading stairs.
So yeah,
Heading scares it.
you. I'm gonna take off the screen share just so I don't have to keep dragging you around. So you. Let's turn back to D&D mode. You guys entered this very great hallway. It's very, very vast, very massive. It seems just to be like this endless void of tiles, but at the end of it, there's this great world map on it.
Okay.
And
we'll have...
and you could see off in the distance, there is a staircase that goes left, going down, and another staircase to the right that's kind of going down. There's small stair steps that are like maybe about 10, 12. They don't go down far.
The tree of life on the map.
Yeah, you see the island where it is, yes.
But it isn't marked out specifically.
No, nothing's really labeled on this map. You just kind of see the continents and maybe the notable landmarks in them. But yeah, it's...
Like, that's interesting.
Alright, Aegis, anything you...
I go off to the left. That's where you gotta put me.
Alright, let's go to the left.
Okay.
All right, so you turn around and go to pretty much west from where you are, and yeah, there's a staircase that heads down. Are you tapping away?
Yes.
Yes.
You can't trust the stones.
One you find kind of crumbles a little bit, and you disturb it enough to see that maybe we shouldn't walk on that. But eventually you see that you get to this kind of doorway with a spiral staircase that goes up.
We went down the stairs so we can go back up the stairs.
You're going into like you kind of go outside for a little bit. You're on this kind of like balcony, and then you see the tower in front of you. Like you're kind of going indoors again and going up a spiral staircase.
Okay.
But you're at the foot of it.
Oh, this place looked a little better last time I was here.
Well, we were told it's decayed with time, so...
Keep slapping those stairs. We don't want to go down like Bishop's Castle.
While you're on the balcony, who was in front? It was
Henry and Raffa.
Oh, yeah, Henry and Raffa, do a perception check while you're out on the balcony.
Alright, let's see.
As you see the forest.
Alright, I see everything from here.
Yep. Okay. Well, Henry does not. Raffa, as you're tapping away at the tiles, your peripheral vision kind of catches in the dense forest these lots of sets of glowing eyes, like looking at you.
Oh no, they're Morlulls.
Morlulls.
Well, they're glowing eyes, but Morlulls are bioluminescent, and they live in the forest.
Yeah, I know what Morlulls are, Raffa.
Yeah, and you definitely know they are alive, and they are stalking you. You would say with that roll.
A bunch of mushrooms.
Yellow eyes, glowing yellow eyes.
Wait, they have color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's not even Morlull, that's a different Pokemon then.
Oh boy, that's... how far away from them are we?
Let me see. You're on the balcony right now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're 30 feet away.
Is that far enough away to shoot fire at them?
I mean, yes. The question is, do we want to? But yes.
They do have a bit of cover, right? They're not like just out in the open. They're definitely just kind of like hiding in the forest.
Yeah. We're not gonna deal with half-covered bleeding. We've got the spooky vibes. All right, we better just make our way up the staircase.
So you nervously turn your head to the right and let's go up the staircase.
We gotta put some stone between us and them.
You're a little high up too, so unless they can fly, you don't think they could get you.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume they can fly.
That's actually a good question. Did Yvalta also have color?
Yes, he did. I think I told you guys.
Yeah, okay. I thought so, but just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
It's the Yveltalings. The little tiny Yveltals.
Oh no.
So you start going up the tower. I assume you warn everyone, Raffa, about
yellow followers.
And when you look back at them again after you warn everyone, they're gone.
Oh man.
But anyway, you start going up the tower, and eventually you get to this small room with this kind of like hook on it. There.
Oh, you put you on the hook?
Yes.
Okay, Lucius, do your stuff.
Okay. Lucius goes over to the hook and tries to
Wait! You said you're trying to get out of the forest, right?
Yeah.
If you go to the other side, my brother might tell you something. You have to grab him. He'll stick to your hand, but as long as you put him back, you should just go there.
Oh, okay.
He's been in the castle for as long as I've been away from it, so he might help you.
All right. Where is your? Oh, your brother's on the
opposite side.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to the opposite. Yeah, let's go.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure being equipped to you, Ding Dong.
Yeah. Okay. Lucius puts Aegis down.
You put him on the hook, and then your grip loosens, and his annoying voice is forever gone. Unless you pick him up again.
Throw him on the ground and start throwing stickers on him again.
That would require picking him up, which... Yeah, not really how that one works.
Alright, so the other tower, can we see it from here?
There aren't any windows or anything. You're just kind of like in this very cramped room.
Ugh.
So yeah,
Any
we'd have
walls we
to...
can force open?
We basically have to climb back down and then...
I mean, if we knock down a wall, I could just fly over there.
how far is the other thing, actually?
You don't really know. You just kind of saw them peeking up. You don't really know the distance.
No, not the yellow eye things.
I know the other tower.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I think we need to just climb back down and then head towards the other tower.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing?
I mean,
Well-
unless we can force a wall down without killing ourselves. I assume that the roof is still intact on this.
Yeah, in this room in particular, it's still put together. There may be like little tiny holes, but not enough to really squeeze through, or way too small.
No peaky holes.
I mean, Lucius could try and battering ram something down, but Lucius doesn't really want to make too much noise, so...
We also don't want to risk making the roof fall on us.
Yeah. So we're probably just climbing down.
All right.
Though Lucius is, since he finally has his free hand back, he is equipping both the sword and his shield again. His Captain America shield.
Okay. Yeah. You put on Old Faithful again. You're glad to be rid of that heavy, stupid thing. Maybe flip.
I'm not stupid.
Maybe flip it off as you're leaving the room. But
How does one flip off? How does one flip off something?
It's hurtful.
How does one flip off something when they have pause?
I don't know.
Wait, no, you can easily do it. You have like,
The same way you're using like swords and shit.
you have the same 3-section pause like a
Yeah.
lot of.
But
So you technically have a middle finger. So
we go down the steps again, and
haven't you seen Meowth like unintentionally flip people off?
you are on the balcony again. Is there anything you want to do? You're kind of like looking at the outside forest again. Do you want to do anything here, or are you just gonna beeline?
Probably make sure we're not going to be suddenly accosted by these random yellow lights, but otherwise we're probably gonna beeline.
So are you investigating or not? Or are you beelining?
Like I'm the only one having this discussion with myself. I guess we're beelining.
Okay.
I'm the only having this discussion with myself.
All right. Okay, so you go over the balcony, you go up those stairs, and you go through the room, passing the big map in the big grand gray hall. Very, very empty and like devoid. It feels like you're like the void of tiles here. But you find something similar on the other side. You find another set of stairs that go up into a tower.
Okay. Well, I assume Raffa and Henry are going to be tapping away, but
I will be whipping with my ropey whip. I'm sorry, Ropey, for doing this.
but yeah, we're going that way. So
Okay. You start going up the stairs, and one of the stairs gives way, but you're tapping, so. Yeah, you can probably just step over it. Do you want to just step over it as the stones just kind of fall down this massive tower?
Yeah, let's go.
Probably on probably on like steps you've already stepped on prior.
As long as the stair on the other side has been tapped to safety regulation.
All right, you climb up, and lo and behold, you're in kind of a similar room. It has kind of like a small hole in the roof that you probably could fit through. But it has this like fantastic, fabulous, amazing synonym golden sword. Kind of like hooked on the wall, similar to how Aegis was.
I called the sword. I called him on the sword.
can you even wield it?
Yes, I can wield swords. Do you think I can't wield swords?
I'm
the only one who has hands here.
It's a great sword. Yeah, it looks pretty effing heavy.
Yeah,
I'm the only one who has hands here.
Yeah, well, Lucius is the only one who can wield great swords, so Lucius is going to go up and grab it.
I mean, couldn't we just touch him?
No, we have to specifically grab him according to his brother.
Can we lift him up by the hilt, by the not the hilt,
the blade,
like the cross guard?
Oh, the cross guard.
Can we pick him up by the cross guard?
Well, how are you doing this? Are you actually doing this weird stuff?
I mean, I would, but I think the simple bunny wants to be simple.
Rafa's just gonna touch the blade and try lifting it up through the crossguard.
I mean, that I'm not gonna get my hand stuck.
So you gotta unequip your stuff, Lucius, and grab it with both your hands and lift it with all your might.
Yeah.
Okay, so you feel the same sensation kind of overtake you, except you feel like more, you feel like, the opposite is happening here, where, your defense is greatly lowered, and you probably take more damage if you were wielding this, but you do a lot of damage with it. And, oh! Who disturbs my slumber?
Hi there,
Who are you?
My name is Lucius.
Put me back!
I will in just a second. Don't worry, I have no intention on taking you anywhere. I just want to ask you a question. Your, brother Aegis, the, shield, he told me that you'd be able to help us a bit.
Oh, you brought him back!
Yeah.
He's been missing for like 1,000 years!
That long, huh? But yeah,
Yes!
he was stuck to my hands, but I did bring him back.
That's what we do!
All I'm thinking of is this sword having Meatwad's face on it now.
Anyways, we're looking to get out of this forest into a gleaming city. Would you be able to help us?
I think there's a secret passage in the castle somewhere. I don't know where it is though, but I think one of the folks who used to live here used it at some point.
To get into the city?
Yes, a safe way to get into the city.
Huh.
There's also a treasure chest over to the south. It's very colorful. I think there's a map on it. But it is guarded by a mechanism. I don't know how to open the mechanism.
Okay.
Can you put me back now?
Yes, and Lucius puts him back.
I'm starting to hate equipment.
I
Don't
mean,
worry, Sora. That's what you get from the Gachapon.
you know, I wish, now I'm just thinking, if we end up having any talking musical instruments, I'm going to keep that thing as long as I can.
Lucius just sighs. Okay, well, the good news is we might be able to get to the city pretty soon if we can find that secret passage. Otherwise, we at least know that there is a map here. So I guess we're gonna continue our investigation of the castle then.
Alright, where exactly do you want to go? Or
I'm thinking, we're probably gonna, obviously we're going to head back to the, head back down, head across the corridor, and head back in. And then he said the treasure chest is to the south, that's guarded by the mechanism, so do we want to try that treasure chest first, or do we want to just say screw it and try finding the secret passageway first and worry about the treasure chest if we just can't?
I mean, I'm all for getting out of here as soon as possible.
Okay. Then I think what we'll do is we'll head down and then head right, or what would have been straight when we went in, head the opposite side of where we came in.
so I'll put you guys back at kind of like the stairs leading into the big hall.
Okay.
And
and we want to head basically straight right basically right on this map.
okay, to the right. Okay.
Continue to tap in.
All right. Yeah. You didn't say you were, so yeah.
I have to say it every single time.
So you get to you get to this kind of like
Oh, sorry.
You get to kind of this these bars kind of barring this room off. To the right of it is this kind of like button mechanism that has 4 sets of 4 buttons like this. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. And there is that footprint writing inscribed under it.
All right, time to read it. Probably has something to do with Reggie's.
And Lucius is gonna give guidance to Raffa as she reads it.
Okay. So it's history intelligence.
History.
And you get a D4 if you want to do that.
We should be good.
No, you have no reason not to use it because it's a cantrip.
Okay.
Okay.
19.
19.
It says, one of these buttons is good, the rest are evil.
Oh, good. All right, so we have a 1 in 16 chance of guessing this right.
And in the room that is barring off, there is this treasure chest, but it's glowing very prismatically, like very rainbow shiny. And also in the room, there looks to be a staircase kind of going down, like into the castle. Instead of like just kind of out into a balcony, it's actually going downstairs.
Okay, so we know we need to get into there. That's the treasure chest we're looking for. We've got this button. Obviously, I don't like a 1 in 16 odds chance. But I do think going in there is a good idea. For now, I think we need to take note of this area and see if we can find any clues, like maybe going back south or something.
I mean, we should probably go down the stairs no matter what.
Yeah. But until then, we're probably, just gonna head back and then head south.
All right. So you head back to the position you were in, kind of like where it goes in the cardinal directions, and you're going to go south.
Yeah.
You're tapping, of course. Whipping, tapping, checking for traps. I'll just assume you're doing it now. I'm not going to catch you off guard and say, "Oh, you didn't say you were tapping." We'll assume you're doing that, and you maybe find a few that are tiles that are pretty janky. But you're kind of in this. Let's go back to screen mode. You're kind of in. You came down from here, and you're in this room, and this one has like a massive hole in the middle.
Okay.
And it's just kind of barren over to the left and right. It has like openings to the outside. Clearly the wall is not intact here.
Oh, crap. We're going to have to leave some people to hang out up here, aren't we?
This is just a hole of blackness. You can't, well, you're not, you're just kind of looking over at it. You haven't gone close to it.
Okay, well, once Raffa and Henry have tap to make sure we're fine, Lucius is gonna look down the hole with his lamp.
When you get to the kind of the edge of this giant hole, Lucius, you hear who are you?
Sorry, can you do that again? I think you were cutting out.
Who are you?
My name is Lucius.
Lucius. Who are you talking to, my boy?
Some voice?
Others, who are they?
They're allies of mine.
Do you bring magic for me?
Do you want me to?
Yes. Feed me.
The big question here is why.
Okay. He wants magic. Do you mean like spells, items?
Magic. Feed me.
Okay.
Magic.
I guess only Lucius can hear.
No,
Breezy breeze.
you guys can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're wondering why he's just like having a casual conversation with it.
Well, Henry, he's asking for magic, so do you want to give him some?
Magic.
What reason do we have to trust you?
Why do I have to? Okay, fine. I'll give magic.
You're just gonna give him a giant glowing Henry that dances all the way
No,
down.
no, no. Listen, you don't know how I give magic to people. You see, I move my hands around, so the sphere of electric energy appears, and then it becomes a glowing Henry.
No tangible.
Tangible.
Throw magic down here.
Okay.
Turn for what?
Okay, let me think. Tangible magic.
Magic. I'll pull something out of my hat.
Like those delicious swords and shields.
Oh, is my flower sword something you would want?
Magic.
I mean, it is magic.
Okay.
I'll throw the flower sword down. Let's see.
So, you throw the flower sword down, Henry. Cling, 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 cling.
More.
Okay. But I'll throw my revenant slaying rapier down if you must.
You're gonna throw that?
Yeah. Might as well.
Cling, 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 cling.
Not magic.
Oh, duh. Okay. That's not magic.
And then, it
Can I
starts,
have it back now?
it flies up and it's all like bent and broken and mangled.
Oh. Okay, so
Okay.
now it's the broken revenant slaying.
Why are we dealing with the second gachapon?
Okay.
Lucius throws down his potion of poison acid protection.
What are people doing?
The one that Gorgat gave you?
Yeah.
Wow, man. You hear gross, like, you know when people like start chewing with their mouth open and you just want to like slap them? That's what you hear.
More.
Again, I'll pull something out of my hat. Let's see. 9 and 10. Oh no. I know what those are. I got another hat now.
Yeah.
I got another hat and then like
The inert hat, and you get you get nothing for the time being.
and then I aim it down at the hole.
I don't think that's tangible.
The confetti just slowly descends down, disappears from view. What is this?
It's magic from a hat.
Yes.
I don't know how to feel about this. More!
Okay. I'll give you.
Real magic, not that! Not stuff that confuses me!
Okay, fine. I'll give you more tangible magic. Ropey. Wait, no. Wait, no, I'm not gonna throw Ropey. Ropey.
Lucius is gonna throw down the dust of dryness.
You hear him eating it.
So, what is it that you desire?
I'm gonna.
Okay. We're searching for a way to a bright city in this forest. Would you happen to know where this castle's secret passageway? Otherwise, would you happen to know the how the mechanism to go through to get to the treasure in this castle? Would you happen to know the secret to the mechanism?
I know all of these things. But I will only tell you, since you're being so generous. If you get me that sword and shield in the towers, well, it's like this. Get me one of them, and I'll tell you how the mechanism works. Get me both of them, and I'll tell you exactly how to get to that town safely, unimpeded.
Okay.
Supposed to give them to you. They stick to our arms.
That's why I want them. They sound so delicious.
Yeah, but we can't
Oh.
bring them to you if they're stuck up here.
Well, there's one way you could get them down here.
That
Yeah, I
would
don't-
be.
Grab them and jump down.
All right, we're going to
Okay.
walk all the way out of
Okay.
here. We did what we had to do.
Okay, Lucius interrupts her and says, "Okay, well, keep that in mind."
All right.
And yeah, then we're going to back off.
Okay. You hear it like kind of like you don't hear it's not like really an aggressive growl, it's just kind of like a breathy as you walk away from this gaping hole in the ground.
Yes, the gaping hole in the ground.
All right. You are back.
Well, that was an event.
We got one more path to go. Let's go.
Let's get
What
out
do
of
you mean one more
here.
path?
One more path over there.
We don't have another path. We've been everywhere.
What do you mean we've been everywhere? There's that path over there.
To the right.
Yes.
You went up
We've been
there.
there.
Oh, we did.
That's where the little mechanism was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's get out of the castle and just go.
No, I still think we're not going to listen to the whole monster anymore. I'm not even if I don't like Aegis and Slash, well, Slash hasn't done anything, but even if I don't like Aegis that much, I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely not going to have one of us jump down with them. So, there still has to be some way of figuring out the secret. So, if I had to guess, Lucius is going to
How
go
about
into
I use
Lucius is going to go into the center room, and he's going to examine that map again.
All right.
I don't know. How about I use the sapphire flute to put a bunch of magic water down the giant hole monster?
That's probably not going to work. He specifically asked for those, and I doubt we should indulge him anymore.
All right. So if you're going back to that map, so you go through this like great hallway, and you're in front of this map with all the continents and the tree of life. You're echoing a little. Sonic Link.
Okay, I don't know how I am, but let me try lowering the volume of my computer.
All right. Yeah, I don't hear myself anymore. It's so weird. You're in front of that map, so I can hear myself again.
How?
I can hear. Am I going crazy? I don't hear my.
No, you're not.
Okay.
My microphone isn't lighting up when you speak anymore.
Okay. I think we're good. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, we're good. You're in front of that map right now. Are you just investigating anything particular, or just a flat-out investigation?
Lucius is going to specifically investigate the map. I don't know what everyone else is doing, but Lucius is specifically going to investigate the map.
I mean, anything on it.
Oh. Then no, I don't think there's anything. Well, no, there's probably not anything specific.
All right, so just an investigation roll then.
Okay. My rolls are sucking today.
You find nothing.
Alright.
Well, let me investigate.
No, let me do it.
Okay, so it's at disadvantage because you're following up on Lucius's bad roll.
Investigation.
That's how I curb that crap. So we got a 12 and a 3.
No.
Henry, you investigate it. There's definitely something odd about it, but you can't put your finger or whatever you want to call those on it.
It is a finger. It is a finger.
My anatomy is super weird, but these are actually fingers.
Yes, my anatomy is weird, but these are fingers.
Yeah.
I know I have fingers. I only have 3 of them, but I still have fingers.
What about Raffa?
Rafa got a 3, so...
No?
What? No, that was me.
Oh, wait,
got the
okay,
12 and
sorry,
17.
sorry, Rafa, you get the intuition that there's something up with it, but Henry just sees, he probably failed geography class and is just getting PTSD from looking at it.
There's a lot of toilet swirls in there.
Yeah.
All right. The thing, if there's something off about it, is it anything to do with the land masses, or is it to do with the oceans?
With your check, you don't know, but you know there's something strange about it. That's all I can really give you with a 12.
Okay, well, we know we're in the right area. Oh, man, my rolls have sucked absolutely garbage today.
I mean, a +1 isn't exactly the best of investigation rolls.
Yeah, but a 3 doesn't help with that either. Lucius is gonna touch where the Tree of Life would be.
All right. You touch it, and you hear something off in the distance. Just kind of this this whoosh noise, and it's not coming from the castle, it's coming from the forest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that that was infiltration happening and not anything to do with gears or cogs.
Okay. Then Lucius is going to place upon the water continent.
Do another investigation roll.
Okay. This is probably going to be terrible too because that's my luck tonight. Oh, nat 20.
Wow!
Oh, there you go.
He figured it out.
I see all.
Okay, so as you're kind of going through this map, something hits you when you kind of go over. It was the water continent, right?
Yeah.
This whole room, this area you are currently residing in, seems familiar.
Wait.
Kind of take a step back and look at this room.
It's just this massive gray room, just this big hall with a big map in it.
Nothing along the floor.
You have a feeling like somewhere in your adventure you've heard about this place or something.
Huh. Well, here's a memory puzzle I'm failing massively.
With your nat 20, you have a feeling that one of your party members has told you about this place.
Oh, this is where... Oh! So Lucius lights up and he remembers... Oh, this is where Rain was.
This is where Rain was.
Yeah, remember in that water, that sort of shrine place to the... This was before you were here, Raffa, but in that shrine place to the legendary Pokemon, Rain told us about his sort of vision he had when he touched a statue, and this room must be the room that he told us about.
Oh, yeah, when he died.
What did he tell you about the room?
He told us this is where he was this is where he sort of ended up. He sort of touched the continents and had visions from each of them relating to a disaster that was stopped.
Did that happen with you? You just touched it?
No, at least it didn't happen when I touched the Tree of Life in any case.
Ooh, I'm gonna touch the water continent. I'm gonna see what happens.
All right, you touch. Nothing really happens. Just it's a little dusty. There's a little bit of like dust on your finger.
And yeah, this was where he was given his orb.
By who?
We're not even sure. Somebody gave him his orb here. Some sort of weird humanoid creature wearing a cloak.
I don't know. I got my orb just randomly.
Maybe it was Audric.
Maybe.
Did he?
No, I was definitely not Audric.
Did he do anything in particular with this map? Says Foss.
I believe all he did was investigate it. They were all glowing. According to what he said, they were all glowing. And he sort of just looked at it, touched the glowing parts, And yeah, he investigated it. He touched the glowing parts. Each of them showed him something.
We could try pushing all of the locations the orbs were found. After all, we already pushed where they go, and that seemed to have done something. All right, so let's go push that beautiful Iron Forge and Naginata.
You touch. I'll say you'll probably be able to find your home on a map, but Naginata is pretty distinct over to the right. But you do, and nothing really happens.
I'm going to touch the
Lucius.
rock continent.
Lucius is going to touch the sand continent since it was the last one Rain touched.
You do that, Lucius, and it pushes in, and it kind of like pushes out this kind of like drawer in the shape of a continent, and in it is a scroll.
Okay. Lucius unfolds the scroll and looks at it.
It's a scroll of detect good and evil.
Oh, I get where this is going. Okay. Alright, guys. I know what we need to do. Lucius is going to sort of bring everyone back to the prior area.
Yeah. Okay.
Go visit the pit of good or evil to be determined.
Where are you going? Are you going to Pit Monster, or are you going
Buttons.
Buttons? Okay, yeah. All right.
Okay. Lucius goes towards the buttons, and then he uses the scroll of good and evil.
All
Of
right.
detect good and evil.
If you use that scroll on me, you'll probably see evil. You know, considering the whole thing where I was apparently a murderer in multiple different universes.
Around the party in particular. Well, just a second. This actually matter. I know what you're using it on, but there might be some other implications to this. You actually used it, right?
Yes, I actually used it.
Okay.
When we were next to the buttons, I actually used it.
Okay. All right. So among these buttons, they're all evil, except this one. This one's not evil, but you sense a lot of evil coming from outside the castle, like about 30 feet in like every direction. It's not really like, it's not even like the forest itself that you're detecting. It's something in the forest that you are detecting.
Okay.
The Morlulls are multiplying.
It seems to be like a circle closing on you.
Okay.
Getting smaller and smaller. Very slowly.
It's time to press the good button.
I assume that you feel that the
Okay, guys, we're not leaving this castle. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Okay.
There's something converging on us, and converging on us quick. And after saying that, Lucius is gonna press the good button.
You press it, there is whirring. And what am I at? Okay, yeah. And the portcullis raises.
Okay.
You're in this room with a staircase that goes down, and there is a treasure chest, a glowing prismatic treasure chest. It's kind of odd seeing it in this gray world.
Okay. First Lucius will he didn't detect any evil from the treasure chest, did he?
No, you didn't detect any evil coming from, like, in the castle. It's funny enough, you didn't detect evil coming from the direction the pit monster was in.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, Lucius is gonna open the treasure.
It's locked.
Of course it is.
Okay. The thing is, what I'm thinking about is like what detects good is like a white light, and what is evil is like a purple fog. So I'm just thinking like there's a purple fog around Henry once Lucius opens the scroll.
Anyways, okay. Lucius sighs and says, well, guess we're not really doing much with this treasure. And then he sort of ushers everyone to head downstairs.
Alright.
Similar marching order with Henry and Raffa testing the floor.
Sora gives a try at the treasure chest, but it does not open. You go... Okay, you're going down the stairs. It's another spiral staircase. It goes down for a while, but you were eventually in this very small room. There's nothing really notable about it. There's just little cobwebs all over the place, and looks like it was a dungeon, but it doesn't have like the actual bars on it per se.
And that's it.
That's it.
So we're in this dark room, nothing to it.
Nope, nothing to this room that you could see.
I guess we investigate the walls then.
Is everyone doing that? It's pretty small, so probably only
Everyone smack a wall before we leave because
Let's
that's
investigate
small.
the walls. Let's do it.
There's technically 3 walls because you entered through the passageway. So I guess 3 people are gonna investigate it. Who is it gonna be?
Probably the
3
PCs.
PCs.
Well, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Henry.
Is it investigation?
Yeah, it's investigation.
Henry did not do well, as you can see.
Boo! I don't like that one. Oh well, it works.
You find there is a kind of a tile on the ground that it looks like it could be lifted up.
All right, I'm gonna lift it. Or is it Lucius who found it?
I'll say the best. Rafa found it.
You're the best.
All right.
Right. Open sesame.
It appears to be kind of a tunnel that you'd have to squeeze into. Unfortunately, Buckingham and Foss cannot fit.
All right, so
Seems to be a little tight.
Wait, Buckingham can't fit, but Henry can?
You're technically classified as a small creature, so you could fit somehow. You squeeze, you inhale.
That means Buckingham is huge.
No, he's medium.
Like, Buckingham is huge compared to, like, the others.
What's this sort of area made out of?
It's dirt, but it's clearly it's very hard and it's sturdy. You need like digging equipment to get through it, and even if you did, it's like it'd take a long time to carve out a tunnel for them to get through.
Oh.
I mean, we might find the answer we're looking for on the other side still.
I say we go in with Mimikyu and the boy. And the 3 of us go in with Mimikyu and the boy, and we investigate.
Cordy can fit too.
Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
you.
I'm here.
I forgot about you, Cordy. I'm sorry.
I mean, we don't want to send in everyone down the thing.
again, like I said, 3 of us, the boy. We will bring the boy because the boy is a valuable asset, and so is Mimikyu.
No, I mean, I think we probably almost all, if not all, do want to head in. Buckingham, Buckingham and Core, would you two mind waiting for us? We'll see if there's anything significant here.
We'll be ever on guard.
Yeah, stay safe, stay hidden, try not to draw attention to yourself.
Kind of hard for Professor Buckingham, I would say.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I'd still leave Cordy with 3 guys with 1 trick pony is a lot, or 2 guys with 1 trick pony is a lot better odds against creeping yellow eyes.
That's true.
You'll come back, right?
Yes, we'll come back.
All right. You guys, Henry, I guess you're just really sucking it in.
Yeah, you're
Very claustrophobic.
yeah, you're in the back.
I am the biggest one out of you guys, so yeah.
And you're trudging through this tunnel. It goes down quite a ways.
Yeah, I feel like the key ranger of the group. Haven't you seen the fucking Go Ranger? The yellow ranger's like real fat.
But
Go Ranger.
you get down this place and you go down several feet until like there is a hole that it looks like you'd be descending if you went through this hole.
Oh. Well, isn't that something?
I mean, I assume that Lucius is in the front.
Yeah,
because headlight.
You probably cannot see over him, so it's Lucius seeing this.
Okay, well, currently we've got a hole in front of us. What does this hole look like?
It's pretty much circular. It's a circular hole. It looks like you'd be descending down into like a pathway or something.
Huh. Looks like we continue. We're gonna descend down into a pathway.
It looks like there's actually a berth in it, so you'd be able to move around upright, not prone.
Okay. All right, guys, you ready to climb down this thing and see where it leads us?
Yes.
All right, so you go through the hole, Lucius, and you drop down about like 5 feet, and like Henry goes out, pop, and you're on this kind of like this pathway that goes north and south.
North and south?
Yeah. Well, it goes 2 ways, I should say. I guess I don't need to say north and south.
Oh, in other words, we can either go north or we can go south.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking north.
I'm
Yeah.
going south to see what's there.
You're splitting the
Henry.
party?
We should stick together.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, you should not run off by yourself.
I was going to bring the boy.
You should not run off by yourself with me.
I was just about to say, I'm automatically vetoing that.
Okay,
I think
fine.
I am too.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, boy.
So yeah, we're gonna head north.
Okay,
I'm thinking like Henry holding Sora.
just picking him up over your head like Link carrying a pot.
Yeah, no, just holding, like he picks it like by the back of his neck, like a cat.
Okay, so are you gonna go up this path until you hit something, or are you just gonna... If you go a certain amount of time or a certain amount of feet, you're gonna stop?
I'd say if we go down this path like 5 or 6 minutes, we're probably gonna stop. Because at that point in time, I'm pretty sure it's like the secret tunnel leading somewhere.
Um.
Can you? Okay, yeah, my
Yeah.
mic is still working.
I'm just calculating the calculation. No, you do not hit anything.
Huh. Okay, I think this is the secret passageway they were talking about. So
How do we
if
know we're going the right way?
I mean, that's a good point. We don't know for sure, but at the very least, I don't know. Do you guys think we should continue? Because I'm worried about the rest of everyone else.
True, but what other knowledge or what other leads do we have right now?
Yeah, that's fair. The only thing I could do is maybe dig us a pathway and that take us a while. Just with whatever the heck that was converging in, I don't know, I'm worried. Hopefully they're staying safe. Okay, then yeah, we're going to probably keep going until we hit something then.
All right. So you walk a good half an hour, 40 minutes.
No.
And you
Yeah.
eventually hit some steps that go up.
This was the passage?
We don't know that for sure yet.
We walked 46 minutes to head to a staircase.
There's no way that they made it out of that with us being gone for half an hour.
You know, if I had calves right now, they'd be big, but I don't have calves. I don't.
Lucius is going to walk up the staircase.
I don't think I have what would be considered proper legs.
We're just walking up the staircase where Henry's just thinking about his calves.
His calves, yes. You get to the top of the staircase and it seems to stop, but like above you see kind of like the outside kind of peeking out of the stone in the ground. Like there's kind of like you can see the cracks of kind of like a tile, pretty much a stone tile.
Ooh.
Okay. Lucius is gonna... He's not going to take it off, but he's gonna shift it enough that he can take a peek to see what's above him.
Yeah, it's kind of like a manhole cover, pretty much. So you want to like just lift it up and slide it?
Yeah, just a peek up there.
All right, when you lift it up, you see there is whatever you're lifting is a little heavy. Oh, it's a big tile, so yeah. But you also see a bridge. And you see kind of so far this place has been very, I wouldn't call it a hellscape like the Voidlands, Raffa, but it's been very isolated and you feel very cut off and claustrophobic here. Not necessarily, you wouldn't say it's necessarily evil, but in front of you, you see a very colorful town. Oh, wait, I can give you a little picture here.
So that was the secret passage.
Yep, looks like it was.
Well, poo.
I figured it was.
And it looks like that. It's very Halloween town. It's but you see the words Niflheim like kind of splayed out with like little happy faces and little skeleton. It looks like it's Halloween right now. You see these buildings with faces on them, and
I swear that got pulled out of Warcraft 3 or Diablo 2.
We're in hell. We're in hell, and it's Halloween. What's going on?
It's Halloween, get it?
Halloween, yes. This is Halloween.
Okay, looks like this is right. We found our way. Okay,
All right.
guys.
Time to go back.
You're gonna go back?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you just putting this thing back down and
Yeah.
okay.
Putting it back where it was.
All right. So you walk your are you what pace are you going at?
Probably same as normal.
Just a normal pace? Okay, so good 40 minutes. And you see that hole in the ceiling again.
Okay.
All right, go, Lucius.
Gonna go over there and
See if
Yeah.
they're still there.
You're going to climb up. Is it just you going?
I thought everyone's going.
It's
It's
probably
too cramped for us to really want. To
and it's
do
in the
that.
ceiling, so it's pretty hard for all of you to, well, some key members of your party to get up there, and it's a little bit of work to climb up rather than go down, is what I'm saying.
I mean, if you
okay,
want, I could
then,
come with you.
Then Raffa. It either needs to be just Lucius and Raffa, or just Raffa.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Leave the fat one behind.
You have the boy.
Fine.
Who's gonna stay behind?
Talk to the boy then.
Probably Henry, Sora, and Mimikyu, I guess.
So,
Unless, do you want to go alone, Raffa, or should we take team it?
I guess I could go alone, in case all goes horribly wrong. All right, well, we're gonna do the same lift the manhole cover and see what I can see.
well, there's not really a manhole cover here. You kind of dug down and went down below here, but you climb up. It's not a like a big trick. It's definitely takes some effort to get up here. But you get back in that small little room, and everyone's gone.
Voss? Buckingham? Cordy? Do I hear anything?
Nope.
I assumed the silence was a definite no.
You just hear your voice echoing off the walls.
And then just one of the echoes is just you saying cookie for some reason.
You there, Cookie?
All right. I'm gonna see if I can peek through the.
You don't have a
peek
light
around
source.
The door.
You don't
around the corner.
You don't have a light source. I just remembered.
I mean, I could whip out a torch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. I think you have the means of lighting it.
Gnaw on it a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So, you're going into the room.
I mean, I don't see anyone in the immediate room, right?
Yeah, you're in the small room with the
Head up.
staircase going up.
I don't see anything.
You don't see anything.
All right, now I'm gonna go get up and stick my one eye around the corner.
You can't really stick your eye around the corner because it's a staircase that goes up.
Well, you know what I mean.
Peek around the staircase? There's stairs.
Peek up the staircase.
It kind of like circles up, so it's really hard to peek around this thing unless you're like looking around and it's a small circular staircase, so you can't really see much.
In other words, either you're going up or
Yeah.
you're coming back and informing us the news.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the hole.
Okay.
I don't see.
Just a second.
See them here.
What's your do a perception check.
Oh, these are the good ones. Unless I do that.
Okay. Yeah, you climb back down the stairs. or not stairs, the hole, and you drop down into the passageway.
There's no one here.
Gosh darn it. I knew it was a bad idea for us to leave him. Dang it. Lucius sighs and shakes his head and he says, "Alright, let's get to Naginata."
Naginata?
Naginata?
Sorry, not. Let's get to Niflheim, everyone. Let's go. And yeah, we're going back.
I mean, I guess I'll go backwards facing.
Okay.
I'm gonna cover it up behind us while we leave.
What are you?
What?
What are you doing, Dad?
Watching our backs.
What pace are you going at?
I think it's time we book it.
Yeah, I was just about to say we're probably rushing back.
I shall slide on the ground as my people do.
How should I do this?
That's not
So
a good
do everyone do an athletics check, just to see how fast you're running.
You know how good I am at athletics.
I'm gonna do individual rules for the NPCs too. Well, the only two you have. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is enjoyable.
We have a nat 20 from Mimikyu and 15 from Sora.
They're gonna be the only survivors.
Wait, 1, 2. How many are you? There's 5 of you, so 3 of you passed. So yeah, you outrun whatever it is following you, and I assume you're just picking up this thing and getting out of the hole.
Yeah.
Henry is doing his best approximation of a Naruto run. What's happening is his entire body except for his legs are facing forward.
But yeah, we're booking it immediately to Nif. We're booking it immediately. Just no nuance or anything about it. Just taking it off and booking it immediately into Niflheim.
All right, so yeah, you get up.
How is he seen as so attractive to the masses when he's so weird looking? Henry.
It's unique. But you lift up this thing, this block above you, and you all crawl out. And you can see there was like a bush. It's very Legend of Zelda right now when you like lifted up a bush and you put it back down. You were above ground, and I can hear myself again through you, Sonic Link.
How?
I don't know. I could hear it, but you see a bridge, and yeah, you put the bush back down on the hole. Are you?
Okay.
What do you want to do from here?
Cross the bridge and go into town.
All right. You suddenly feel this this warmth as you make your way over this bridge and see all this very oddly placed like decorative decorative spooky shit. And you hear like mumblings from between the houses. Like you're cutting through these pathways and between these like big tall houses with faces on them with like spooky faces, but they're not really spooky. They look more like someone is really festive. You can hear like loud murmurs coming from
murmurs.
The murmuring, I'll say, coming from the north. And there's multiple pathways, but that's where you hear activity. It's not really threatening. It's just
I guess we're heading towards the sound.
All right. You walk into you walk in between these buildings, and you weave your way. And you see kind of like a town square with a big fountain in the middle, and there are Pokemon just walking around, like doing normal day stuff, like they're shopping, they're talking and conversing with each other. And they are not all grayed out. They actually have like this they're actually transparent, but they have color. There's a lot of children, you notice too. But
Find a Buneary.
that's when that same creature, you know what it is, Yveltal, flies over the city.
Yep, we're in hell.
And everyone starts like running and panicking. Like they start like screaming and like hiding under stuff.
That is a wise decision.
Yeah, we're probably... These guys know the town better than us, so we're probably going to do the same.
But it doesn't appear Yveltal is like attacking anyone. He's just looking down at the crowd until his eyes lock with your group. And he's staring at you as he's flying over. And he just...
Wait, I didn't make the right sound.
Alright, I'll stare at his nose.
Alright, his beak, nose.
Yeah, not his eyes, his nose.
His beak.
But
Is that his beak?
his head turns away, and he just flies to this massive root coming out of the sky off in the distance of this town.
Oh my.
You just see him just completely ignore you. Well, not really. He acknowledged you, but he just ignored you afterwards and flew towards this root.
Oh, just...
Root as in R-O-O-T, like a tree root.
Okay,
Yeah.
I had to make sure that I was like, so is that the tree of life, or is there like a nice paved path?
And that's where I think we'll end it.
Okay.
Alright, guys, so we may or may not have gotten the dead guys dead.
Well,
Happy Halloween.
happy Halloween, everyone.
Pay
Join
your
us in a-
respects to,
Join us in our Thanksgiving special, where we massacre a live ducklet.
Oh,
Stuff
no.
it.
Yes, we massacre a live ducklet and stuff it. Oh no, a live Pidgeot.
Because it's the closest because of the colors on it. But,
A
yeah.
live Pidgeot. Stuff it. Stuff it with just a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's very, very fitting. You got to, like, cut to your destination on the 50th episode.
Yes.
Well,
We-
49.
Yeah.
It's a perfect time.
You're in it in 50.
The night
Yeah.
before Halloween.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of that, I've been having some fun with Halloween at work. Because I work at an amusement park now.
Anyways,
Special week-long Halloween event that I've been doing.
Happy Halloweeners, everyone. Ooh.
Don't die.
Don't die like our party or our NPCs did. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye bye.